Hello everyone. Today we'll be having a special episode where we'll be discussing about native advertisement. So basically native advertisement is a new concept where advertisers from various niches advertises using contextual pieces of ad, and they promote via content marketing strategy and also a long form content marketing strategy. So let us find out how native advertisement works and some of the cons and pros about the same.
So native advertising is a form of advertising in which the actual ad copy or the media that you use is native to the platform where you are running the ads. So basically, if you run like infographic ads in Facebook, if you run long form videos in Facebook, it is not going to gain any engagement in Facebook. In fact, Facebook recommends that using images with like not a lot of text and only short videos for his ads. Why? Because these type of posts, like when you scroll through Facebook, you will see that there are like images and short videos that people most engage with, right? So if you don't expect to see a text ad in Facebook, or let's say you don't expect to see an infographic in Facebook, those are not native to the platform. So that is all about native advertising. Native advertising is not a new concept. It's all about being using the specific format of ads that is native to a particular platform. For example, for Pinterest, you will expect to see infographic ads in Pinterest, but you won't expect to see infographic ads in Instagram. For Instagram, it will be like carousels, reels, all these kinds of things. So, and even for Google will be the most native kind of advertising. For Google, it will be text ads, obviously, because that's our search ads. So what are the types of like native advertising formats? So native advertising, you can see in the right hand side, I have the listing ads, the feed ads, and also the personalized like ad filters. Now let's come to the point that why should we use native advertising? So native advertising, like an average, like a study made by ShareThrough found that an average US adult spends more than 12 hours and 1 minute over the internet and consuming digital ads. So basically, whenever he is reading something on the website, browsing the internet, or maybe like going through Google News, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, whatever, he's actually consuming a lot of information, and you don't even know, but you actually consume a lot of ads during your usual internet session. So it's actually a very huge amount of number, and running ads in a lot of these platforms like Google, Facebook, Instagram, like Pinterest in the native format, right? Like using infographics for Pinterest, using images and videos for Facebook, videos for YouTube, text ads for Google. If you run ads in the native format, you can actually get the most coverage when you are using these native form of formats in different digital channels. Also, consumers are like more likely to interact with the native format, and that is exactly the reason why you should use native formats, because consumers are expected to interact 20% more with your native formats than any other format for a particular channel. And also the most important thing is that native advertising, when you use native ads for a particular platform. Also the third point is that when you use native form of advertising, you get 18% more ROI rather than normal advertising. So that is the third benefit of using native advertising for any channel. Now let's come to the benefits of running a native advertising campaign. So the benefits of running a native advertising campaign comes down to three things. First of all, people interact to native form of ads rather than display ads. So display ads are basically banners and pictures that you see in different websites that show off different kind of ads. Those are actually pop-ups, and those are actually very distracting, and people don't interact with them. But native ads is the concept of using the native kind of content of a particular channel for advertising. So if in a website you see images and you see some image ads, you won't be as much distracted. It will be like scrolling the feed for you. If in Facebook you are scrolling the feed and if you are seeing image ads, people can't often distinguish between an image ad and an image post. In Google, when you are searching for something, you often can't distinguish an ad from a normal text ad, like text post in Google. So that's the advantage of using native advertising. People actually interact 53% more with native ads rather than display ads. The second thing is that native advertising reduces ad fatigue actually when you get too much distracting ads. When you can actually distinguish an ad from a normal post, you get like ad fatigue. So ad fatigue is like you get, so like after, like while browsing the internet, you consume so much ads that you actually leave the mobile phone away and you don't really want to interact with your mobile phone or that particular channel ever again. So that's what is called ad fatigue. So ad fatigue comes when people are able to distinguish ads from the normal media coverage, but actually the concept of native advertising is that the people won't be able to distinguish between an ad and a normal content. So that in itself eliminates the chance of ad fatigue, and that is why native advertising effectively combats the problem of ad fatigue. The last and final point is that people are partial to ads that provide relevance. So basically for Facebook, if you are scrolling through Facebook, you are very much you are used to content like images but not too many text in it. So basically you are accustomed to images, you are accustomed to short videos. So if you suddenly see an ad which is contains an infographic or contains a very big video, then you will be distracted, it will be out of the way. So basically it will not be relevant for you, like you won't expect that. So people interact with content that is relevant to the channel in which they are searching. So that is where also native ads come to the rescue. That is also one of the reasons that people interact more with native ads. So now let's come to the point that how the entire native advertising service works. So native advertising is actually a service-based industry where you actually pay a particular, like there's a particular organization, or let's say there's a particular tool, an ad manager platform, which is connected with all the partner platforms or partner websites like Google. Google has its own display advertising platform, but in this case, that ad manager tool or ad manager agency actually runs each of the ad campaigns on each of the particular websites, or let's say Facebook, Instagram, or any other websites individually by distributing your total budget. So what you do is that you create your content, you write an awesome content, publish it in your website, then you hire a native advertising agency or company. Then you actually give them a budget, you give them a plan that I want to promote my content and I want this much of result from you. They actually choose the best kind of platform to promote your content where you will get the best results for the cheapest price, and they run those native advertising campaigns, different campaigns for different channels, and give you an aggregate report on all the results that they have obtained. So this is how what native advertising works. Basically that's the entire concept, and is actually native advertising is found to be far more effective than just using Google ads, just using Facebook ads, or just concentrating on one channel, because there is not a single channel that alone is enough for the marketing of any product. Marketing of any product will require a collection of different channels, and that is why it is highly recommended to always go for native having an overall native advertising strategy rather than having a Google ad strategy or a Facebook ad strategy. Thank you. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you find this video useful, then you will that I have created an entire video around digital marketing strategies that can crush any competition. The link is given in the description. Go for it. Also, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Signing out.